Hello everyone, my name's Jake and I have a problem. I bought this 2003 Mercury Marauder because I have zero willpower and can't pass up a great deal. I was searching Marketplace when I seen this car come up. I jumped right in my truck, took off. As I showed up, it was sitting outside. I seen it and I fell right in love. So I striked up a conversation with the owner. We talked a little bit about it, a couple of things were wrong with it, and we made a deal. So today, we have the cheapest Marauder in Canada. And if you guys wait till the end of the video, I'll let you guys know what I paid for it. So I'm going to start off by saying this is probably the cheapest clean title Marauder in Canada. I'm sure there are some that have been wrecked, parted out, whatever. This has got a clean title, clean paint, and it's overall a clean car. But I'm sure somebody will find one cheaper, and if you do, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Hell, maybe I'll even buy the damn thing. Now, if you don't know exactly what makes these cars so special, I'll tell you a little bit about them. Now, this is based on the Panther platform, which is the Crown Vic, the Grand Marquis, etc. This was really the last of the land yachts, the last of the big four-door cars, big comfy cars. Ford stopped producing them because nobody was really looking for them after these years, although these went up to the 2011, I believe. But this one is special because this is the, let's say, the hot rod version of the Crown Vic. This is the hot rod land yacht, as I would call it. Now why? Because these come with an all aluminum 32 valve V8 from a Ford Mustang Mach 1. They make 303 horsepower, 318 foot-pounds of torque. They also come with cop suspension, the P71 suspension of the cop cars. They come with big, beautiful Marauder specific 18-inch wheels. Behind that wheel is the P71 cop brakes. If we go to the back of the car, these cars come with bigger stagger tires in the back to give it more of that muscle look. Also in the back, it has dual tips, which the other ones do not. And they also come with a 355 gear limited slip, so these things are great for doing burnouts. Now, Ford thought they were gonna sell lots of these cars. They thought they were gonna have the same sales number as the Crown Vic and the Grand Marquis, sorry, and all that. But little did they know, these cars didn't sell out that great. In return, sales never reached what they wanted to it, and these cars were only made for 2 years, the Mercury Marauders, from 2003 to 2004, and they came in 4 colors. Black is the most known color, but they also came with blue, red, and silver. Now, because of these low sales, the production number on these cars are actually pretty low. So these cars in total, the production number were 11,052 or 51, sorry, for both years. Now, if you really think about it, just 11,000 cars in 2 years and a special car, that's a pretty rare car. That's why most of these are holding up their value. Now, of course, the cheapest Marauder in Canada will come with its problems, obviously. Now, like I said, I got this for pretty cheap. I'm saying it's the cheapest Marauder in Canada at the moment anyways. So some of the things that came wrong with it were the blower motor and the heat not working. So when I got the car, the gentleman told me it needed a blower resistor. So lo and behold, I go and look under the hood for the blower resistor. There it is. It's not even in the fucking hole, which is strange, but whatever. So I put a new blower resistor in it. The blower starts working, the heater starts working. Then the gentleman tells me that it needs a coolant flush. So tried to flush coolant, the fucking thing doesn't work. Great. So I watched a couple of YouTube videos, thank you, and got the coolant system, or got the coolant system all fixed, got it all bled. So now the car runs and drives great. No cooling systems there, or no cooling problems at all. Another thing that was wrong with it was the car came with, like I said, these cars came with staggered rear tires. This one came with smaller tires on the back, so that when you actually drove the car, the car's traction control would kick on because the rear end was not sensing the wheel speed that it should, in return causing the traction control to kick on and the car not to drive properly. So when you drive down the road, the traction control will kick on and it would stop you from driving. Also, it's got a couple little things, like somebody decided to color in the Goodyear lettering on the tires, which I gotta take off because I hate that. It also had badges all over it, V8 badges, SVT badges, stuff like that, which I am not really interested in. I am more like the stock look and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. The other reason this was the cheapest Marauder in Canada, actually we'll say this is the main reason this is the cheapest Marauder in Canada, would be because unfortunately we have a tiny bit of hail damage. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Probably not, but there are little dings and dents here and there. Now, does that bother me? Not really. I can go out and I can get the car PDR'd, which means I can get paintless dent removal and take all those out. Just haven't done so yet because I've been fixing little things on the car. You know, like I said, I put new tires on it, did an oil change. I kind of de-riced it, as I like to say. I put tint on it, cleaned all up, got it paint corrected and such. As you can see, the car looks absolutely great. So yeah, those are some of the things you deal with when you're buying the cheapest Marauder in Canada, or from what I believe anyways, it's the cheapest Marauder in Canada. Now let's go for a drive. All right guys, so we're gonna take a drive in my Marauder here. As you open it up, well, I got some stuff on the floor there I gotta take out. Sorry about that. We'll just throw that in there. It's a cheap Marauder, who cares? So you can see the interior here. The interior is Marauder specific. It has black interior, nice center console. It has Marauder inboarded seats. And another really cool thing about these cars from factory is that they come with odometer gauges from factory. They come with an oil temperature, or sorry, an oil pressure gauge and a voltmeter gauge. They're not on the dash. The dash is just a standard dash. Nothing really too special there. Sorry if you guys can't see it. All right, well, let's go for a drive. All right guys, we're gonna go for a drive now, just so you can see what it's like. Now, driving this car, it has the P71 cop suspension, like I said, and it has these big ass comfy fucking seats, so it is super comfortable. Now with the 300 horsepower, it's pretty decent. It is quick. I know in my last video I said it's a monster, and it can be, depends how you drive it, but for the 4,000 horse, or sorry, for the 4,000 horsepower, I'm fucking idiot. For the 4,000 pounds that the car is, it's not too quick. It'll do 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds, and a quarter mile in about, I don't know, high 14s, low 15s. With the big brakes on it, it feels great. I mean, the car stops on a dime pretty well. With the bigger tires, it takes off. Woo! Even get a little bit sideways there. But this car is so much fun to drive, guys. I mean, if you ever get a chance to drive one, or a chance to own one, I would definitely pull the trigger. I mean, I absolutely love this car. It is comfortable, it is quick, I can jump in it, I can go anywhere. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. I guess I had to put my seatbelt on. Sorry about that, guys. But I absolutely love this car. It is comfortable, it is quick, it is a blast to drive, it is super reliable, easy to work on. Parts are relatively easy to get, depending on if you're getting Crown Vic parts or Marauder specific parts. If they're Marauder specific parts, then they are a little bit harder. They are a little bit harder to find, unfortunately, but they are out there and you can find them. So now, let's give it a little bit of gas here and see what she does. Now I will say that these cars are a lot faster up top than they are at bottom. They are down below, sorry. Just the horsepower up top and the way they have these things geared, it just makes it quicker up top. For the 4,000 pounds that it is, it's a lot harder to get this car going. So if you are gonna race somebody, make sure it's a dig, or make sure it's a roll race, make sure it's not a dig. Now, there are a few other things about this car on the interior that I haven't mentioned. The first thing is, I know you guys can't see it right now, but the cluster has LEDs in it, and it actually flashes and flickers, which to me, I gotta redo those, and I'm gonna be doing a video on how to change out and redo the light bulbs and the cluster of the Marauder. So you guys could stay tuned for that one. It should be coming out soon, because that one's starting to really fucking piss me off. It has, you know what, I'll talk about some of the things that I don't like about this car. Some of the things I don't like about this car is, you would think that it would be a lot more luxurious. You would think that it would be a lot more luxurious than what it is. You would think that it would have some sort of nav or heated seats or something along those lines. But honestly, this car doesn't have any of that, which is kind of strange, but I guess for the year. But the other cars like the Crown Vic and the Marauder did come with them. So I mean, that's kind of a strange one, but I know they were trying to make this like a muscle car, guys, so I could see it, but it would still be nice to have nav and heated seats and all that kind of stuff. Another thing that I don't like about this car is the fact that they come with air ride suspension from factory. Now, this can be a big problem. Your air ride can leak, or your airlines can leak, your bags can leak, causing your car in the back anyways to drop. And that's a big fucking pain in the ass, if I'm honest, guys. I had to deal with that on one of my other cars, and you know what? It's just so much easier. They make a kit to actually change out the airbags. Sorry, the airbags for coil springs, or springs, so you don't have to deal with that problem. And it's a super easy bolt-in kind of job. Fortunately for me, this car actually has that, and I'm really lucky about it, because that was one of the jobs I did not want to do on this car. I mean, it is possible, but I mean, it sucks, so I'm so glad that my car has it done anyways. So yeah, as you can see driving this car, it is a super comfortable cruiser, guys. I just can't say enough how much I love this car. It drives so smooth. It drives like a freaking couch going down the highway. This thing is just meant for highway cruising, really. It's not meant for going and drag racing and doing all this crazy stuff. It's really just meant to go down the highway and let you enjoy your drive there to where you're going. Alright guys, so I know you're dying to know what I pay for this thing. What did I pay for the cheapest Marauder in Canada? What do you guys think? What do you guys think I paid? Alright, so I'll tell you. You guessed. No. Alright, so the gentleman had this up for $8,000. I went and seen it. There was a few problems, like I was telling you guys. Now, if you can believe it, I stole this Marauder for just $5,500. That's right, $5,500 Canadian for a clean title, running and driving, low-ish kilometer Marauder. Now, I will say, I love this car. I'm super glad that I got it. If you ever have a chance to own one of these, you definitely should. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I'm trying to get better. I'm just learning. As the channel goes on, I'm hoping to get better. I'm hoping to learn and create better content and video for you guys. If you guys want to see more of my Marauder, if you have anything specific you'd like to know, just shoot me a comment and I'll answer you back. I'll let you know whatever you want to know. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. It really helps me grow the channel, and it really helps me grow the channel and bring you guys more content that you want to see. Next video up will probably be a video of me fixing those stupid fucking lights in the dash. So if that interests you, just wait and it'll be out soon enough. Thanks guys, have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.